All right, so today we're going to be diving into the world of Colorado Springs suburbs.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, and you shared that YouTube video from the local realtor,
Mm.
and honestly, like it is just jam-packed with information.
It is.
So,
Okay.
our mission today is to help you kind of sort through all of it and figure out which neighborhoods might be worth a closer look for you.
I think that's a great goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's start our little virtual tour south of Colorado
That's
Springs
right.
with Fountain.
Sounds good.
The realtor mentions, charming small town feel, but I'm always curious about what that actually means for day-to-day life.
Yeah, like what does that actually mean?
Right.
Like what does charming small town feel actually translate to?
Exactly.
Well, the realtor highlights Fountain's annual fall festival.
Okay.
So imagine a whole town coming together for like pumpkin carving, live music, local crafts.
Oh, nice.
That sense of community, right?
Yeah.
Can be a big draw if you're looking for a place where you can kind of quickly feel at home.
Yeah, that does paint a nice picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, like who can resist those stunning Pikes Peak views?
You can't beat those.
You can't beat them.
No.
But practically speaking, what about like commutes, schools, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so Fountain's location right off of I-25 is a huge plus for commuters,
Oh, okay.
especially those connected to Fort Carson or Peterson Space Force Base.
Right.
And for families with kids, Fountain Fort Carson School District 8 has a strong reputation for supporting military families and focusing on academic achievement.
So you've got that small town charm, but also the convenience of like easy access to major employers and a solid school system.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what about the housing market in Fountain?
Yeah, so the median home price in Fountain is around $440,000,
Okay.
which is relatively affordable compared to some of the other suburbs we'll be exploring.
Right.
So this could be a great starting point, if budget is a major factor in your decision.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to Widefield,
Okay.
another suburb south of Colorado Springs. The realtor describes a laid-back atmosphere,
Yeah.
but something that really caught my eye was that Widefield Community Park has a dedicated disc golf course.
Oh, nice.
Does that scream laid back to you?
Absolutely. It suggests a community that values outdoor recreation and a more relaxed pace of life.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it gives you a better sense of the community than just saying laid back.
Exactly. It paints a picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Widefield is part of School District 3,
Yes.
which I know is a big deal in the area.
Big deal.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
Yeah. So School District 3 is known for strong community involvement and a focus on student success.
Okay.
They've got a wide range of programs and a real emphasis on creating a welcoming environment for all students,
Mm-hmm.
which is especially important in an area with a lot of military families who might be moving frequently.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Now, the video mentions that Widefield has a mix of older homes and new construction,
Yes.
which affects the price range quite a bit.
Does.
They quote $390,000 to $475,000.
Oh, yes.
That's quite a jump.
Yeah, if you're looking for a historic home with character, you might find something in the lower end of that range.
Mhm.
But if you're after the latest modern designs and amenities,
Right.
be prepared to pay a premium for those new builds.
Right.
It really depends on your priorities and what kind of home you envision yourself in.
All right, so we've explored a couple of options south of Colorado Springs.
Okay.
Now, let's shift gears and head north.
All right, let's go north.
A first stop, Monument.
Monument.
The realtor calls it a cute little town, which honestly isn't super helpful.
No, not really.
What stood out to you about Monument?
Well, Monument is part of the Tri-Lakes region,
Okay.
which means easy access to not one, but 3 beautiful lakes.
Oh, wow.
Imagine spending your weekends boating, fishing, or just relaxing by the water.
Right, yeah.
And for those chilly winter months, ice fishing on Monument Lake is a popular activity.
Okay, now that's something you don't find in every suburb.
No, it's unique.
Right, yeah. But what about folks who are more into hiking than fishing?
Well, Monument is right next to Mount Herman,
Okay.
which offers incredible hiking trails with breathtaking views.
Oh, nice.
And for history buffs, the Santa Fe Trail runs right through the town, offering a glimpse into the past.
Wow, so there's something for everyone.
There is, yeah?
The video also mentions boutique shopping and local restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
which adds to that small town charm.
Yeah, definitely.
But what about schools?
Yes, that's important.
That's often a make or break factor for families.
Absolutely. And Monument doesn't disappoint.
Okay, good.
It's served by the highly rated Lewis Palmer School District 38,
Hmm.
known for its strong academics and extracurricular activities.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Now, the realtor mentioned that Monument's location is ideal for commuters who need access to both Colorado Springs and Denver.
Yeah, it's unique, yeah.
That seems like a pretty unique advantage.
It is. Monument sits right between the two cities.
Okay.
You could be in downtown Colorado Springs in about 20 minutes or in Denver in about 50 minutes.
Well,
So if you work in one city but enjoy the cultural attractions of the other, Monument could be the perfect compromise.
that flexibility is definitely a plus.
For sure.
Now, the video mentioned a median home price of $814,000 in Monument.
Okay.
That's a significant jump from Fountain or Whitefield.
It is, yeah.
What are you getting for that price?
In Monument, you're often paying for space and privacy.
Okay.
Think larger properties with mature trees, custom-built homes, and that coveted elbow room.
Right.
If you prioritize having a spacious yard for kids to play or hosting backyard barbecues,
Mm-hmm.
Monument might be right up your alley.
Okay, so we've got the outdoorsy, community-oriented vibe of Fountain,
Yeah?
the laid-back recreational focus of Widefield,
Mm-hmm.
and now the spacious luxury of Monument,
Yes.
each with its own pros and cons.
Right.
And we haven't even touched on Woodland Park yet.
That's right. The city above the clouds is calling,
Okay, I'm intrigued.
and it's unlike anything we've seen so far.
All right, let's continue our journey north and see what this mountain town has to offer.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so Woodland Park, the city above the clouds.
Okay.
You might be picturing a remote, isolated town,
All right.
but that's not quite the case here.
Yeah, the realtor in the video emphasized that Woodland Park offers that mountain lifestyle, but while still being relatively close to the city.
Right.
So what does that mean in terms of like actual driving time?
Well, you can get from Woodland Park to downtown Colorado Springs in about 30 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you're close enough to enjoy the city's amenities, but far enough away to feel like you're escaping the hustle and bustle.
Okay, so you get the best of both worlds.
You do.
Now, the video mentions the Dinosaur Resource Center, which honestly sounds a bit quirky.
Yeah.
What's the story there?
It's actually a really cool museum with impressive dinosaur skeletons and exhibits.
Oh, cool.
It's a great place to take kids or anyone with an interest in paleontology.
Okay.
Plus, it speaks to the unique attractions you can find in a mountain town like Woodland Park.
I love those unexpected gems you find when you explore different areas.
Me too.
The video also mentions that a lot of folks head up to Pike National Forest from Woodland Park to cut down their own Christmas trees during the holidays.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
Yes, with a permit, you can actually go into the forest and choose your own perfect Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
It's a beloved tradition for many families in the area, and it just adds to that magical holiday feeling you get in a mountain setting.
Wow, that sounds like an experience straight out of a Hallmark movie.
It does.
But what about everyday life? Like, what's the school situation like in Woodland Park?
Woodland Park is served by Woodland Park School District RE2,
Okay.
and it has a great reputation for providing a small-town learning environment.
Okay.
Think smaller class sizes, personalized attention from teachers, and a strong sense of community involvement.
Mm-hmm.
That could be really appealing for families who are looking for a more close-knit school experience.
So you get that sense of community in like both the town and the schools. Now, the realtor mentioned that Woodland Park is a popular destination for retirees.
It is.
What do you think that is?
It's a combination of factors.
Okay.
The slower pace of life, the stunning natural beauty,
Oh.
and the sense of tranquility you get in a mountain town
Yeah.
are all very appealing to people who are looking to retire and enjoy their golden years.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the cost of living is generally lower than in some of the more bustling suburbs closer to the city.
The video quotes a median home price of $615,000,
Okay.
which seems reasonable for a mountain town with all these perks.
Yeah.
What kind of properties are you typically finding at that price point?
You can find a variety of homes in that range, from cozy cabins to spacious mountain homes with incredible views.
Okay.
It really depends on your preferences and what kind of lifestyle you're envisioning for yourself.
Okay, so we've covered Fountain, Widefield, Monument, and Woodland Park.
Yes.
That's quite a range of options, from affordable and family-friendly
Right.
to spacious and luxurious,
Yeah.
and even a mountain escape.
Absolutely.
But we're not done yet.
No, we're not.
You mentioned we're heading northeast next, right?
That's right. We're going to explore some areas that offer a completely different vibe.
Okay.
Think wide open spaces, equestrian properties,
Oh, okay.
and a true sense of country living.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's saddle up and head northeast to see what awaits us.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we're heading northeast of Colorado Springs now,
We are.
and I'm already feeling a shift in the energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
What's the overall vibe we're tapping into in this region?
Well, think wide open spaces, a slower pace of life,
Okay.
and a real focus on outdoor activities, especially those that revolve around horses and rural living.
Okay, so a different kind of Colorado experience.
Yeah, exactly. But
Bet.
equally appealing for those who are drawn to that lifestyle.
Okay, the first stop on our northeastern tour is Peyton.
Peyton, okay.
The realtor in the video describes it as offering a peaceful country lifestyle,
Mhm.
but with access to city amenities. What does that look like in practice?
Well, imagine waking up to views of rolling hills and wide open skies,
Okay.
but still being able to drive into Colorado Springs for work, shopping, or entertainment.
Yeah.
You get the peace and quiet of the country with the convenience of the city within reach.
That balance can be hard to find.
It can be,
So it's definitely a selling point for Peyton.
for sure.
And something that really stood out to me in the video was the mention of Homestead Ranch Regional Park
Yeah.
and all the equestrian centers in the area.
Hmm.
Is horse ownership like a big part of life in Peyton?
Absolutely. You'll see people riding horses on trails, taking lessons at equestrian centers,
Oh, wow.
and even just enjoying the company of their horses on their own properties.
Right,
So yeah, if you've ever dreamed of owning a horse or just being around them,
right.
Peyton could be a great place to make that dream a reality.
Okay, so we've got the horse-friendly environment,
Yep.
the peaceful country setting, and the proximity to the city.
Mm-hmm.
What about schools?
Yeah, good question.
Anything notable about the school system in Peyton?
One thing to keep in mind is that Peyton is actually split between two school districts,
Okay.
districts 23 and 49, depending on where you live within the town boundaries.
Okay.
But both districts are known for their commitment to small class sizes and student success.
Okay, so regardless of where you end up in Peyton,
Yeah,
sounds like you can feel confident that your kids will be getting a quality education.
absolutely.
That's reassuring to know.
Yeah.
Now, the realtor mentioned that the commute from Peyton to Colorado Springs is about 30 minutes.
Right.
Is that a deal breaker for most people?
You know, it really depends on your priorities.
Okay.
Some people are willing to make that trade-off for the peace and quiet of a more rural lifestyle.
Right.
Others might prefer to be closer to the city's action.
Sure.
It's a personal choice,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely something to consider when you're weighing your options.
All right, let's move on to Callahan and Ellicott,
Okay.
which the video describes as offering true country life.
To your country life.
So what sets these towns apart from Peyton?
Well, Callahan and Ellicott are even further out from the city.
Okay.
So you're truly embracing a more remote and rural lifestyle.
Right.
Think vast open spaces, starry night skies,
Oh, wow.
and a slower pace of life where you can truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle.
I'm picturing sprawling ranches and wide open fields.
Yeah.
What kind of activities or attractions do people enjoy in Callahan and Ellicott?
Well, the Callahan Paint Mines Interpretive Park is a hidden gem.
Okay.
It features colorful rock formations and hoodoos that are truly unique.
Oh, wow.
And for a taste of small-town life, the Ellicott County Fair is a fun annual event with carnival rides, livestock shows, and live entertainment.
So you get a mix of natural beauty and like traditional family fun.
Yeah.
And what about schools in this area?
Callahan and Ellicott are served by Callahan School District RJ1,
Okay.
which is known for its small, tight-knit community and personalized attention for students. It's a great option for families who are looking for a more intimate learning environment where their kids can really thrive.
The video mentions a median home price of $525,000 for Callahan and Ellicott.
Okay.
What does that typically get you in terms of property size and features?
In Callahan and Ellicott, you're likely to find larger lots, often with acreage,
Oh, wow.
which is perfect if you're looking for space to spread out.
Right.
Maybe have some livestock or pursue outdoor hobbies.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting more bang for your buck in terms of land compared to some of the other suburbs closer to the city.
So if space and privacy are high on your list of priorities, Callahan and Ellicott might be worth a closer look.
Definitely.
All right, for our final stop on this northeastern tour, we're heading to Black Forest.
Ooh, Black Forest.
What's the story with this intriguing sounding community?
Black Forest is truly unique.
Okay.
It's known for its dense forests of tall ponderosa pines.
Okay.
It's secluded, natural environment, and it's large properties that offer a sense of privacy and seclusion. So it's a haven for those who crave tranquility and a connection with nature.
The name Black Forest definitely evokes a sense of mystery and enchantment.
It does.
What kind of people are drawn to this community?
You'll find a mix of residents in Black Forest,
Okay.
including families who are drawn to the highly rated schools, nature enthusiasts who love the proximity to hiking trails and outdoor recreation,
Mm-hmm.
and those seeking a quieter, more private lifestyle away from the city's hustle and bustle.
The realtor in the video emphasized the large properties and open spaces in Black Forest.
Yeah.
What does that translate to in terms of home styles and prices?
You'll find a variety of homes in Black Forest, from custom-built estates to rustic cabins nestled among the trees.
Okay.
And one thing that sets Black Forest apart is its horse-friendly zoning.
Oh, okay.
Many properties allow for horse ownership.
Wow.
So if you're an equestrian enthusiast, Black Forest could be a dream come true.
So you get that equestrian lifestyle,
Yeah.
the secluded natural setting,
Yeah.
and highly rated schools. But that must come at a premium, right?
It does, yes.
Mhm.
Black Forest is one of the most desirable communities in the area.
Right.
And that is reflected in the real estate prices.
Mm-hmm.
The median home price is around $870,000,
Okay.
which is the highest we've seen on our tour today.
Wow.
But for those seeking a truly unique and tranquil living experience,
Right.
Black Forest might be worth the investment.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring suburbs in all directions from Colorado Springs.
We have.
It's amazing how each community has its own distinct personality and appeal.
It really is. You know, it's fascinating to me. It's how these different suburbs cater to such diverse lifestyles.
Right.
It's like a choose your own adventure for your living situation.
Exactly. And you've given us so much to think about. We've explored school districts, commute times, housing styles,
Mhm.
even the possibility of having horses in your backyard.
So much to consider.
But remember, this deep dive was just the first step.
It is.
Now it's time for you to take the reins. What stood out to you the most during our virtual tour? Was it the affordability of Fountain, the laid-back atmosphere of Widefield,
Right.
the mountain charm of Woodland Park, or maybe the wide-open spaces of Peyton, Calhan, Ellicott, or Black Forest?
So many great options.
As you reflect on what you've learned, ask yourself, what factors are most important to you in your housing search?
That's the key.
Do you envision yourself spending weekends hiking in the mountains or cheering on your kids at Little League games?
Yeah, good question.
Do you need to be close to the city for work, or are you open to a longer commute for a more tranquil setting?
It all depends on your priorities.
Thinking through these questions will help you narrow down your options
For sure.
and focus your search on the suburbs that truly align with your vision.
Exactly.
And here's a final thought-provoking question to ponder as you continue your exploration. We focus on the present, but what about the future? How might these suburbs evolve in the coming years?
That's a great point to consider.
Will they experience rapid growth, leading to changes in traffic patterns, school enrollment,
Right.
or even the overall character of the community?
It's definitely something to research.
Will new amenities be added, like shopping centers or recreational facilities?
Yeah. Or will they retain their current charm and tranquility,
Right.
offering a stable and predictable environment for years to come?
Researching future projections and development plans can give you valuable insights
Absolutely.
and help you make a decision that not only meets your needs today, but also has the potential to grow with you over time.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Remember, choosing a place to live is a significant decision.
It is.
It's about more than just finding a house. It's about finding a community that feels like home.
Well said.
So, dear listener, as you embark on your house hunting adventure, we wish you the best of luck.
Good luck.
May you find that perfect suburb that checks all your boxes and brings you joy for years to come.
Happy house hunting.
Happy house hunting.